Hi, welcome to another episode of Wired for Wealth, transforming your financial life forever. I'm John McGregor, out here again on another run. Found a beautiful little spot here that I didn't even know existed. It's just incredible. Super excited to explore this area a little bit more. But I just love starting my day like this. You know, I wanted to talk about something I've been thinking about a lot, and I haven't talked about this in other videos, and I've written about it as well, but I think it's more pertinent today than ever, and it's this idea of above the line, below the line. And when I say that, what I mean is above the line is when you're living above the line. Above the line is you're thinking about your vision of your life, your future. You're thinking about the mission that you're on, and then you're thinking about the goals that you need to achieve and accomplish to get there, to get to your vision. Below the line are all the strategies, the tactics, the tools. Those are all the kind of the things that get you that you need to implement. But that's not where change happens. And unfortunately, most people spend 90% of the time below the line. They're looking for that quick fix, that stock to purchase, or do they go into Bitcoin or multi-level marketing, or should they day trade, or should they get into commercial real estate? That's all below the line stuff and will never work unless your above the line is set and dialed in correctly. And that's what this is all about. That's what I'm all about, is getting you above the line where you're spending 90% up here and 10% down here. Because once this is set, your vision, your mission, your goals, all of this stuff will become easy and automatic. But here's the problem. Too many times people come to me at these conferences around the world and they say, hey, John, you know, I'm thinking about Bitcoin. What do you think? I'm thinking about day trading. What do you think? I'm gonna go sign up for this course. And they run off and they spend thousands of dollars on this new course, and they get home and they stare at this box of DVDs and workbooks, hoping something's gonna jump out and change their life. And then they get even more frustrated with themselves because now they're down $3,000 on a credit card that was already maxed out. And that box of DVDs ends up in the closet. And then 6 to 9 months later, they're back at the same conference. Hey, John, you know, that didn't work, but I'm thinking about commercial real estate. What do you think there? Again, all this focus is on below the line. And I'm telling you, if you start with above the line, you look at all the successful people in the world, the Bill Gates, the Elon Musks, the Richard Bransons, the Oprahs, they're focused above the line. All that other stuff is secondary. Once you have this set in place, all that stuff will align itself and be implemented successfully. And you'll be pursuing those below the line things with purpose and meaning and understanding that this is part of your life, rather than just chasing the next shiny rainbow, which again can be extremely expensive and extremely frustrating. One part of above the line, and I write extensively on this, is the idea of awareness and conscious awareness and consequential awareness. Most people I see aren't aware of what they're doing and that it's not going to get them what they want. They go through life, you know, in all different directions, chasing those rainbows, as I said, and they're not aware of what they're doing and how that's going to impact them in the future. You know, we've got roughly 60,000 thoughts running through our brain every single day. 60,000, roughly. Well, most people do. And research will tell you that a majority of those thoughts are disempowering and negative. In fact, most of those thoughts, a huge majority of them, a huge percentage of them, you're either thinking about future events, future stressful events, or prior negative things that happened to you in the past. Most people are rarely in the present moment. And this happens to me. I mean, I'll be on these hikes or and I'll be done after an hour, and I won't even remember a single bit of it. I missed out on this beautiful experience because my mind was just wandering about the future, things that I got to do in the future, and oh my gosh, I got that meeting, I got that project, I got this thing to get done, or things that happened to me in the past, negative things that have happened to me in my past. And I can tell you, when I'm in the present moment and I'm aware of where I'm at, and I feel my scene, my setting, all that negativity from the future and the past vanishes. They cannot coexist. So being aware is super, super important, not only for your health, but also your sanity and also for your future success. And the other thing about awareness is I call consequential awareness. People go through life spending money like crazy and not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about the consequences of their current actions and how that's going to affect them long term. They're not even aware that all those poor spending habits and wasting money on things that they don't need just to impress people, money they don't have, no one's really thinking about how that's going to impact their future. You know, all that money spent on wasteful things and you know, just minor things, spending $1,000 or $100 too much or more than you should be can really add up over time, you know, if that money was used more effectively. So to address this issue, and I think it's so important that people do this and really think hard about how their actions are affecting their future. I put together a guided manifestation, and it's a program. It's a 1-hour program, and then I also have a condensed 10-minute program when you need it. But it's a guided manifestation that really gets deep into your subconscious. It kind of takes you into a meditative kind of a meditative trance, if you will, or a state of mind, I should say. And it really forces you to think about your future based on your current behaviors. And it's such a vital step if you want to get your financial life in order and you want to have a financially free future with peace of mind. It really gets you to, it forces you to visualize what your future is going to look like 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now under these same under the same behaviors. And then we go back and we look at your life if you were actually to take action and get your financial life together and what that life will look like. It's a real game changer of a program, and I would urge you to just take a look at it. It's on my website, and I think you'll find it a really powerful thing that you can do for you and your future and your family's future. So with that, I gotta get back on the run, and always great hearing from you. Don't forget, hit subscribe. Like I said, we got the guided manifestation on my website, got a lot of other resources that you can download for free immediately and really start that journey to financial freedom and peace of mind right now. So again, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. Love hearing from you guys. And with that, we'll see you next time. Upward and onward.